Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have an absolutely hilarious show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, thank you guys for helping us hit 200,000 subs. It's we really can't believe it, and we want to thank all of you that have supported Dreamers Pro from when we started and to where we are, and hopefully into the future. So thank you guys so much. Really means a lot to us. Anyway, get into this topic here. So there was some beef brewing in these streets over the weekend, right? As you guys know, Kendrick Perkins has been a longtime LeBron James supporter. He was one of the first people at ESPN calling LeBron James the greatest player of all time, right? And when he said that, some of us were looking at Kendrick Perkins like, really? That's what you believe? That's what you believe? But Kendrick Perkins has been pushing that LeBron James agenda, right? And then throughout his time at ESPN, he also revealed that apart from him and LeBron James being teammates in Cleveland, although they used to go back and forth against each other when he was on the Celtics and LeBron was on the Cavs, and when LeBron, I think, was on the Heat. I'm not sure if Kendrick Perkins was still there. But anyway, he also revealed that they've been friends since, or they've known each other since they were about the ages of 10, right? They've known each other for a very long time. But what started to happen over the last few months was that we started to see Kendrick Perkins call out one antic after the other from LeBron James. And a lot of us were like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? I thought that was your man. Like, what's going on here, right? And whenever Kendrick Perkins would keep it real on LeBron, it would surprise a lot of us because we're like, well, this guy's a LeBron guy. He's in a LeBron camp. And then about a month or so ago, Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins were going at LeBron. And then Kendrick Perkins said on live TV on ESPN that he thinks LeBron should retire. And he feels like the more LeBron continues on like this, the more it's hurting his legacy. And then Stephen A. Smith revealed some other stuff that Kendrick Perkins is personally beginning to think of removing LeBron out of the GOAT conversation. We're like, what is going on here? So what happened? This weekend, there was a story that was kind of circulating around the internet. And I see some people try to make it a big story. But I was like, when I was seeing it, I was laughing. I'm like, this ain't about nothing, right? This ain't about nothing. I wasn't paying too much attention to it. I'm like, what's the big deal here? But some people started responding to it. So essentially what happened was Kendrick Perkins wrote on his Instagram, everybody didn't follow Jesus. I'll be okay. And Kendrick Perkins put that out basically in response to the news that LeBron James had unfollowed him on, I think, Instagram or Twitter. So what happened this morning, I was going through the internet here and I came across a clip from the show, the podcast, I think it's called Road Tripping with Richard Jefferson and some other people. And who do they have on there? They had on none other than Kendrick Perkins himself. And in this clip, they actually brought up this whole news of LeBron James and following Kendrick Perkins. And Kendrick Perkins actually addressed it. So what we want to do is want to get into the comments that Kendrick Perkins had to make as he responded to the news of LeBron James unfollowing him after his strong comments on ESPN. And I want to come back and react to this story. Take a listen to this here.
Everybody's asking the one question, Big Perky Lurky.
Oh, shit. What, man?
Are you really going to go there, Channing?
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
That's what the people want.
What you got to save it?
We'll save it?
You want to save it?
No, go ahead.
No, Perk. Hey, you got unfollowed, buddy. Take that, Perk.
Oh. Did you see my quote tweet?
Yeah,
You want to explain the quote tweet.
Yeah, everybody ain't follow Jesus. I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Why y'all break up? Why y'all break up?
Hey, man, look. Hey, some people be like Ella May, man. You know what I'm saying? They be in their feelings.
Is that are y'all both in y'all feelings?
Here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna leave it at this. The one thing about it is this, bro. I have a job to do, okay? And I'm gonna do my job, and I'm not gonna let anybody persuade me to say something that I don't want to say, right? I'm going to critique everybody fairly. If you're doing well, I'm going to give you your flowers. If I feel like you're on some bullshit, I'm going to call you out on it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of my job. And to be honest with you, since we here, y'all got time? Because I can dive into it. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? Real talk. Like, I bust my ass to get in this position that I am in this media space, right? And my thing is, we all know this. Hall of Famers, franchise guys, when they retire, they get the red carpet rolled out for them in the media space, whether they good or not. We know this, right? Like, let's not. So you got to work to get to a certain standpoint of where you at. And I'm continuing to grow, and I'm trying to get better every single day. My thing is, working at a network, if they feel like that you're being biased in any type of way, especially coming from a guy that was a former role player in the league, your ass gonna be on the chopping block. So I'm just saying, like, you know, if first of all, my phone always on. I don't duck and dodge or anybody phone calls or text messages. If you got a problem with something I said, I didn't talk to plenty of people about things I done said on the television, right? Like, whether they agree or not. Like, even for example, an incident where I was like with Tobias Harris. You remember I was like, oh yeah, Tobias, man, they asked, he told the team he was going to Chick-fil-A. He asked them what they wanted, and he came back with a bag full of napkins and straws, right? Because he So look, I said it in a joking matter, but I did get a phone call from his dad, right? And I was like, okay,
Channing's uncle.
Yeah, his dad represented him. Like, he's his agent. So I answered the phone, and we had an hour conversation about it. I didn't take back what I said, but we talked about I didn't. But we talked about it, though. We talked about, you know, Tobias and his role with Philadelphia and things to that nature, not even diving into details. But look, if somebody go unfollow me on Twitter, man, or social media, because of something I said on TV, okay, cool. Here's the thing, right? Last thing. I got 4 kids. I got 3 boys, 16, 12, and 7.
Ooh,
I'm teaching.
You nasty.
Stop, Shannon. Listen, man. I'm teaching. I'm raising leaders over here, not followers, okay? And I'm also raising my boys to be respectful, but at the same time, never to walk in the room. I don't give a damn with who you walk in the room with, never to feel less than anybody. No man. But you don't feel like you're above nobody as well. Right? Like, so my thing is that at the end of the day, I cannot kiss nobody ass because of something that I said on television. I won't do it. I won't do it. And if that calls for somebody to be upset with me and not follow me on social media and don't talk to me, then damn it, the friendship wasn't what it was anyway.
So you heard what Kendrick Perkins had to say. I'm just going to tell y'all from the jump, this is hilarious to me. This is absolutely hilarious to me. Because you got LeBron guys turning on LeBron. It's so funny. Yesterday I was watching a show from this guy. I don't know. I don't remember who he is. Some guy, I think it was a LeBron fan. And he was reacting to this Kendrick Perkins story. He was so mad. He was so mad at Kendrick Perkins. Like, this clown, this buffoon, who Kendrick Perkins think he is. I'm like, yo, LeBron fans are really tight of Kendrick Perkins, man, because, you know, he's committing a mutiny, right? A mutiny. Bloody mutiny. You know, he's changing colors. He's like, yo, I'm out, right? But on a serious note, look, who do I think loses out in this case? LeBron or Kendrick Perkins? I think it's LeBron, and I don't even think it's close. Some of you are like, really? LeBron? Billionaire LeBron? One of the greatest players of all time, LeBron? Yeah, I think that LeBron. I think he loses out in a situation like this, and I'll tell you why. A lot of what we think about LeBron has been created by these people that go on TV and basically promote the LeBron James agenda. The Nick Wrights, the Shannon Sharps, the Gilbert Arenases, the Kendrick Perkins, I think Colin Cowherds to a certain extent. These people are responsible for the way some of you guys feel about LeBron. They've been able to subtly impose their views on you. And these people are very important to the LeBron James legacy, because LeBron and Clutch and these guys have a lot of guys that argue on his behalf on television. And the moment he starts to lose these voices, right, of course, Chris Broussard as well, it will begin to hurt his GOAT debate, because these are the people that are convincing NBA fans, impressionable NBA fans, that LeBron is on the level of Michael Jordan. They're the ones doing it. And if LeBron starts to slowly lose these guys, his perception will change, because these are the guys that are promoting this nonsense. If LeBron lost out Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, if he lost Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, and Gilbert Arenas, his whole GOAT debate nonsense would be in major jeopardy. So it behooves LeBron to maintain these relationships. Now, some could say, well, if you lose LeBron, if you lose Kendrick Perkins, you go out there and get somebody else. Yeah, but there aren't that many big names. He's not going to get Stephen A. Smith. He's been able to get Stephen A. Smith to the extent of saying, okay, he's the second greatest player of all time, but he's not going to get him to say he's the GOAT. He's not going to be able to get Skip Bayless to say he's the GOAT. I think there are a few other people out there that he's not going to be able to get. So if he loses these people, then he's going to it's definitely going to damage his legacy, because these are the guys that are arguing on his behalf. If LeBron just left it to the footage and the stats, he would be in trouble. So he needs these guys to go out there and promote him. Right. And if he starts losing them, I think he loses ultimately. These are my thoughts. So what I want to know from you guys, what do you think about this situation here? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show. Peace.